All right, good afternoon, everyone. This is your main man, Sin, but you know me professionally as Anthony Burke. I'm here with Royal Stomper, but you know him professionally as Slade Durr. So say hi, bud. So, if as you guys can already tell, this is the start of our of our podcast called Hits and Bits. If you want a little bit of introduction, basically we we basically talk about, well, hits and bits. Hits refers to memes, internet stuff as a wait, no, internet, hold on. like like it refers to TV shows, movies, and stuff like that. But the bits part showcases video games and, of course, memes, which are technically bits, and so is the internet. So that's what we talk about. So let me think of a news story, like some random news story. Yeah, all I can really say is that, God, my brain is going off. First episode. So, yeah, Slade's playing freaking Half-Life right now. So isn't there like that one new Half-Life game that's coming out soon? Hello? Slade?
Welcome home. I'm back.
Okay, so basically, we've heard news that there's a new Half-Life game coming out. They showed at the PC Game Show 2022. They showed footage for the new Half-Life, which is like a sequel to Half-Life Alyx. I think it's Leviathan or something.
I
And
think I hear that.
yeah, and now there's a new one where it's Half-Life X, but nothing's really known about it. So we're basically left in the dust of what exactly it is, but it's hinted to be another VR game, but it's supposedly in big development trouble by Valve, is what they said. I can't tell myself. I mean, I'm some of the
I
biggest.
like what he about Gordon and Alex. I know Gordon and Eli trying to kill the G-Man. 'Cause he's white
I wouldn't be surprised.
and all white people must die.
Whoa,
What?
whoa, whoa, whoa! We're on camera right now, bruh.
No camera on me.
Well, I mean, like we're
I'm
recording.
nude. I'm naked right now, and they don't know.
I hope no one knows.
I'm not actually. I think.
You think? Okay.
Isn't it crazy that we all are naked under clothes?
We technically are. In
That's
fact,
so radical.
if you think about it, we're all skeletons too. Like we're just.
I'm Stan's Undertale.
No.
Oh my god.
Bruh. Man,
Blood is
I
going.
I can only imagine what the heck the title of this episode's gonna be.
Balls on the second.
Balls Land the second. Yeah, yeah. Whenever we were still in school, which we are gonna be in like a few months, but Slade over here talked about creating a band called Balls Land,
No,
and
it was called Balls Land. I'm thinking they'd be calling it Eggheads, but our first song will be Balls Land.
right, and basically. At first whenever I heard it, like, oh yeah, the song's a joke. Technically not, but the lyrics are just funny,
Yeah,
you know.
I want it to sound good. Like if you listen to the lyrics, like the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah.
It's like listening to the background music. It sounds fine, but if you listen to what he's saying, it sounds like.
Yeah, I remember during school lunch, Slade and two other friends were literally just dying laughing listening to these lyrics. Like I'm walking down the halls with my balls.
Balls. I'm gonna shove it in a kid's mouth.
Oh my god, it's perfect. And
Gordon
it's
Freeman, big sweaty balls.
and mind you, I can't get over that one thing he said where it's like Gorgon feet, man.
Gordon feet, man.
Gorgon feet, man.
Bro, do you think Gordon Freeman's feet stink bad?
I mean, they probably do. I
He
mean,
runs around all day in that freaking heavy hev suit. And he's
it-
like, get shot at. by Hunter.
Can you imagine like that's what happens when we're freaking like whenever Half-Life 3 comes out? Like the first thing you hear from the HBC is like HEV. Bruh, you stink.
The Hev suit has stinky feet.
Oh my god. Let me check to see. Okay, so about 5 minutes of recording. So, yeah, basically, viewers, we don't have a schedule because schedule's for losers. So,
Yeah, we just we used to do meth.
yeah, but basically each episode I plan to make around half an hour or so of just us talking about random things, but mostly they involve the internet, TV, movies, and video games, which is hinted by the name Hits and Bits. By the way, hope you don't. I'm sure you guys love this logo I made. It'll be in the thumbnail, but you guys will love it, I swear. You know.
Oh, bro, dude, Barney from Half-Life 1 is so hot.
Yeah, that's why I created freaking like subscribe to my YouTube channel. Remember when I did whenever I made a video based all around looking through old slideshows I made when I was in 7th grade, me and Slade, and basically one of them I made was why Barney Calhoun's so cool, and I was so proud of it because it was like 10 slides, and it was like, oh yeah, Barney, big man, so handsome, and then it's all like I don't even remember. It's all like it's just talking about how cool he is. Like, oh yeah, he's smart, he's generous, he's a good man.
Wait,
Yeah.
get back.
What? Hello? Hello? Okay, well, so he just said he'll be back, so you got me for just a bit. Yeah, he does it sometimes. Don't mind it. Trying to think. Yeah, yeah, I have no idea what to talk about really. So how about freaking you guys probably don't know this, but subscribe to my YouTube channel will probably still not know, but you can tell by my profile picture, I love the No More Heroes franchise. I love the No More Heroes franchise, and that's why I'm so excited for freaking No More Heroes 3 to come out on PS5, PS4, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X, which will arrive sometime in October. I completely forgot. October 9th or October 19th. You still there, Slade? Nah, he's gone. Alright, well, yeah, it looks good, and I've heard it's coming out for PC too, which will be nice. Going for 7 minutes. Yeah. Let me check to see what he. Yep. I don't even know anymore what he sends me through Discord. Man, family. I'm telling you, like I'm trying to record, and my freaking cousin keeps on calling me. He's like, "Yo, what's up?" And like I'm like, "Yeah, go away. I'm recording." Cause he knows something I don't know, and that's that podcasting is everyone's life. It should be. I hope. Let me check something. Friends. Yeah. I don't know, Team Fortress 2, like back on the Valve topic, Team Fortress 2 got a new update around like 2 days ago, and it fixed a bunch of game-breaking bugs that were very, they mostly battled against bots and a bunch of exploits people were doing, kind of like what Left 4 Dead 2 did with their last stand update, except with Left 4 Dead they fixed a bunch of bugs, but they did nothing about bots because there were no bots. I mean, there wasn't really such a thing as cheaters on Left 4 Dead servers. I mean, it's Left 4 Dead. What do you expect? Nothing more than a good time of killing zombies. Or infected, as everyone calls them. I don't know. You still there, Slade? Still gone? Okay. Let me go and wonder where the heck he's at. Yeah. So, yeah. Now, here's the thing with this podcast. I don't plan on issuing it to like something like Google Podcast or Spotify because of one problem. I've heard, I read that it has to be in a specific format and has to be a URL or something. Like you have to send it over, and plus it has to wait for approval supposedly, which is BS, and I don't like that. I mean, I understand, the security. It's like, oh yeah, we don't want, like lewd stuff, you know. That's the last thing we need on Spotify, of course. But we still have a bunch of a bunch of lewd rap songs on our hands. So what's the point? Like those are still allowed. Yeah. God, my dogs are so annoying. I don't even know why I adopted any of them. You know, like, you know, my middle dog is fine, but the rest of them are just a bunch of loudmouths. Especially the youngest one. He just blows massive loads. Don't lag him. And lag him. So, Slade, you still gone? He still hasn't responded. I would be really depressed if I had to do the rest of this podcast solo. Man, solo podcasts aren't really the best thing ever, really, from what I've heard and from what I've seen, because, man, you gotta have at least two people, you gotta have you and a friend. I don't know, man. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably just zoning in on game of Half-Life or something. I don't know. Oh, you're back?
Yes, edit out some of the parts where I'm gone.
Yeah, I don't know how to edit stuff, and I keep my videos uncut.
Okay.
So, yeah, I was just talking about a bunch of random stuff while you're gone.
About nipple.
No, I was talking about the new No More Heroes 3 ports coming soon, and I'm especially gonna love whenever it comes out on PC. I assume it's coming out on Steam, but there's no like pre-order for it. But then again, there's no pre-order for the PS4 or any of the other versions anyway either.
Does it have a booby?
What, No More Heroes 3?
Yeah. Ridiculous size.
It kind of has that at points. I mean, Sylvia at points wears scantily clad clothing,
Who's the hottest G-Man?
There's only one G-Man, isn't there?
No.
Oh, from different games.
Yes.
Half-Life 1, totally. 12?
Yeah, Valve gives me early access to the games.
Bruh. How'd they skip from 2 to 12?
But this game was so big they had to skip 10.
Yeah, they had to skip 10 games to make it to where, oh yeah, we're at 12. Imagine when they announced Half-Life 3, they're like, haha, just kidding. It's Half-Life Alex.
Half-Life 5 billion.
Like, they get so close to doing Half-Life 3. Like, they go into, like, oh yeah, Half-Life 2 and 3/4, Half-Life 2.99, and it never gets to 3. They just keep on adding 9s.
And then when they get to 2.9, they just go Half-Life 4. Entirely.
Yeah. It's funny, because a lot of people say Valve can't count to 3, but Gabe Newell did say once that, it's like, he said one game? Like one dang it, what's the quote? Freaking one disc, 3 games, and he puts like a 3 up. He knows how to count to 3, alright? He just doesn't feel like it.
That was a Skinwalker.
That was a Skinwalker.
That wasn't really him. I'm actually Gabe Newell.
You're Gabe Newell.
Hmm?
You're Gabe Newell?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Welcome to Half-Life 3. I'm Gabe Newell.
Bruh, what if that was the title? Like, the title was just like POV, you are Valve employee.
POV, Golden Freeman's smelly feet are in your face.
Bruh. They get so demonetized.
No, if we don't show the sweaty feet, it won't get demonetized.
Well, they still get you because of the title. They like even YouTube.
I don't think sweaty feet's like oh my gosh, that's fucking terrible.
No, because I've heard there's like an entire blacklist of like a bunch of names that YouTube does not allow in their search, and like whenever you type in a name, and one of them is Shrek for some reason.
So you can't have a video that has Shrek in the title?
No, if you put Shrek in the title of a video, your video will get demonetized.
Wait.
Bruh. That's a big BRUH moment. So yeah, you still there? Slade? Oh god, he's gone again. Yeah, I can't cut parts out. That's just not how a podcast works. Usually it's live.
Okay.
Oh, okay, there you go.
I'm a little cousin here. It'll be a special episode. You're
Wh-
not playing. No.
What's happening?
Wait. He's trying to play Half-Life, but he can't. He's like 2.
Who, cousin?
Yes, you want play Half-Life.
You're talking about your cousin?
Yes, I'm now talking while he plays Half-Life for me.
Bruh.
Okay. So, what's your favorite type of cell phone?
Better type of cell phone?
Yes.
I've always been like kind of like an Android guy. I'm a bit, especially freaking Samsung. They're glorious.
So lame.
Say what?
Personally, Apple 27, a best one.
I can imagine that in like 10 years they'll have reached Apple 27. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. I wonder, this podcast is going kind of smoothly, kind of not. Anyway, yeah. Oh, and oh
Yeah,
God.
I agree. Dang, take a screenshot.
Oh, by the way, my freaking siblings usually watch my videos, so David and Taylor, if you're watching this, hi.
I'm gonna beat you up.
Yeah, Slade. Slade will tell you. It's like if you don't watch our podcast, you get beaten up, man. That should be our tagline. It's like if you don't watch our podcast, you get beat up.
The tagline should be, we're gonna harass you if you don't watch our podcast.
We're gonna cyberbully you if you
Not
don't.
clickbait.
Not clickbait. Not clickbait. Gone wrong. Gone trans. Gone homo.
Killer Clown joined in.
Killer Clown, bro. What if we just put like Killer Clown in the episode title and had nothing to do with it? We just said it like once.
But scary Killer Clown.
Yeah, man. Oh God, are you dead again? Man, that's, Slade's dead again. All right, so yeah. Anyway, yeah. This podcast is just gonna be a lot of all the time.
Dos vida.
No. I can never get enough of that. Freaking Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
Bro, I don't know why, but think about, wasn't there like that one moment in Lego Star Wars where Luke Skywalker dressed up as like a stormtrooper and he got killed by Darth Vader? There was a video like that, I think.
If you hear weird sound, that's my cousin.
What's your cousin doing at your house?
He's hitting my drum set with my. Also, like his mom's sick, so we have to watch him. Okay, I'm gonna beat you up now, Eli. I'm gonna beat you up. Okay, wait.
I mean, well, I mean, hey, if we ever become famous, at least your cousin will too, because they were in an episode of Hits and Bits, the Hits and Bits podcast, episode 1. Buy it now. Just kidding. Don't buy it, because if you bought it, get your money back, because we're selling this for free. We're not even selling it. It's not even on the market. We just give it to you. Mostly on YouTube.
Not alive anymore. I ended his life.
You ended his life. Wow.
Yeah, he's annoying.
Unfortunately, sadly.
Yeah, he's shooting somebody now.
Bruh.
What's up? Don't do it.
What's he doing?
He's about to shoot me with a gun.
Bruh. Don't you just hate it whenever your cousin, like, literally shoots your leg?
Dude, I hate it when my cousin like tried to punch me in the face.
They did that once.
I punched him back.
Wow.
That's a joke. I don't abuse children. I do actually.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
See, I like how in the video description I have to put like a disclaimer where it's like disclaimer everything Slade says is a freaking lie and a joke.
No, it's not a lie. This is real. I've killed 12 kids. Please.
Bruh, I should have named this the incriminating podcast.
It is very incriminating.
Bruh, that should be the title of the first episode. Maybe not actually. No.
What babes? What babes?
Dude, incriminating origins. That sounds awesome.
Unforeseen consequences.
Unforeseen consequences. I don't even remember that part. Actually, I do remember that part of Half-Life. I played it. It was okay. I was more of a big fan of We Got Hostiles. I like that too.
Dude, I freaking love We Have House Out.
Why is it? Whenever I think of the name We Got Hostiles, I immediately think of that one video where this guy's like, "We've got bagels."
We have bicycle nuts. Okay, he's shooting my animals.
Dude, who's texting me? It's my freaking cousin. Let me. Let's see. Recording an episode of my podcast. Boom, out of my face. God, my cousins are like, "Hey, what you doing? What you doing?" Like, bro, I'm recording a podcast, man. You don't know nothing.
Kill him. Kill him. Oh, kill. Rip his skull out.
Destroy.
I want to post a funny, because I'm funny.
Post a funny. Please don't let it be freaking like I don't want it to be lewd and I have to censor it.
It's not.
Please just let it be like wholesome for once, you know? Like very very wholesome. You hear me?
Okay.
Oh, wow. What did you? I said I don't even want no. I'm not even gonna play that. How long are we recording for?
Don't do it. It'll be for the funny.
I know. So, what else should we talk about? Like our final like our second to final topic, or maybe final topic. So,
Half-Life Science.
dude, did you ever play like the freaking Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga?
I have it on Steam.
You have it on Steam,
Yeah, I'm waiting to watch all the movies.
dude. I need to check that out real quick.
I watched the like sequel trilogy,
Uh-huh.
so I'm gonna. It's all watch that. I'm gonna go.
Oh, let me see. You and friends. I need to see if you actually have it, cause
I do.
let's see. Games.
Like, I never really had like a reason to like ever like buy like a Left Dead 1.
Right.
Like I Left Dead 2 comes with like all the Left Dead 1 maps.
Yeah, cause yeah, it's and it's more understandable to buy like Portal 1 and Portal 2 than to buy Left 4 Dead 1 and Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah, cause like I think Left Dead 2 is better because it comes with like more maps. And
Well,
stuff and, like,
yes, and it's got a better player base, really. Even though there's like 12 servers on Left 4 Dead 1, and I still believe that Left 4 Dead 1 is a timeless classic, you know. And
I think most Valve games.
yeah, most Valve games, especially like the Portal series, and Left 4 Dead series, and maybe the Half-Life series.
They have like 2, but like Half-Life 1 like looks like really bad.
I mean, looking
Like,
back,
good.
yes, it looks horrible, you know.
I think the game is good, but like, the graphics are bad. That's all that.
True.
So no, whenever you're playing this game, always kill innocent civilians.
Right.
Never not kill them.
Sounds like a hard life.
Hard life, more like hard nuclear missile.
Bruh. So I wonder what we should talk about relating to politics. Like gas prices are really high, aren't they?
I don't know. I don't have a car.
Dude, one thing I'm wondering, why is everyone associating like gas prices with like Joe Biden? Like, what does he have to do with this?
They say like he's amping up like the gas prices to like do something, like he gets more money.
Oh, of course, yeah, cause I hate to get political on YouTube or whatever you're listening to the podcast on, but he's not the brightest guy. But yet, I can't really fault him for it because people are complaining. Yeah, because people are complaining like, oh yeah, he tried to get us all the COVID vaccines. He was trying to save your life, all right? Because I mean,
Well, I don't really like my parents don't like trust the whole vaccine thing, cause I don't know that but, like they just don't like I think that they like like I think the vaccine is kind of like useless unless you're like old.
because now I
Like
think now that I think about it, yeah, it's kind of useless. Because freaking like at
like the
point.
natural like after you like have it once, like your body gets like used to it and knows how to fight it well.
Yeah, and to be fair, there are multiple reports of people getting the COVID vaccine and still getting COVID, which sucks. So maybe we can't trust Joe Biden. I don't know.
Like I don't know, like I don't really care what he's doing right now because I don't have a reason to.
Yeah, he's
But
probably just sitting around the White House, be like, ha ha, ha
he
ha.
he probably sitting there like for like he probably just like forgetting everything that he says.
Can you imagine if
2 minutes.
Can you imagine if Joe Biden plays like Call of Duty?
Probably does. Like,
Like, what would his username be?
gas price upper.
Gas price upper. That's golden. That's certainly his podcast
Dude,
material.
if he's playing like Fortnite, like he's probably hitting like all the 90s, getting all the dubs.
Get all the. What is a 90?
Yeah, a 90 is where like so you're playing Fortnite, and then so you build like a box around you, and it's like super fast.
Uh-huh.
It's like a 90-degree thing.
Right.
Hit 90.
Because I understand what a dub is. Because I was in math class in like 7th grade, and people were talking about. It. I was like, and the freak math teacher was like, "Oh yeah, what's a dub?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, it's a kill on Fortnite." Because I am totally good.
When it's an epic dub win balls. Oh.
Yo, what should? I wonder what the next Epic Barrels of History video should be.
We should talk about politics from the 1860s.
Bro, oh my God, freaking! I still remember Abraham Lincoln's last words. He was all like, "Yes, a good play."
Dude, like this is a pretty good play, dude. I got my wife. I'm not gonna get shot in the back of the head. Like,
That,
so.
I like how that was the least of his fears. I'm sure, because he was like, "Eh, I'm not gonna get shot in the back of the head. I'm no
Like
dummy."
that's super rare to get shot in the back of the head. Like it's not like a everyday thing. Oh yeah, I got shot in the back of the head today.
I mean, totally not. No, it's not like it was like a premonition he had or something.
But like, yeah. But like, dude, like, I want to like meet that dude. I don't know what that dude was like. With his big old top hat. He's like 25 feet tall.
Yeah, it's funny. That reminds me of the whole mystery because people do not know what Abraham Lincoln's voice sounded like. No one knows, but there are multiple reports saying that it was like really high or something. It was a high pitched voice.
Yeah, the high pitched voice.
Supposedly, yes.
No, he did not. But
Well, also there's a rumor that there was a guy who recorded, who went to record Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address, but it's just a rumor. No, it's not proven. So people say that if it's true that it would predate the earliest known person recording of Rutherford B. Hayes.
yeah, yeah. Wait, have you heard about that guy on TV where like he had like a recording of like Theodore like Roosevelt, something like that?
He
Like the
did.
only one that was like super rare, and he dropped it and he broke it.
Bruh, that reminds me of this. I didn't know it was real. I thought it was fake. It may not be, but apparently, supposedly, there's an in color recording of not Abraham, Albert Einstein at a college teaching.
Wait, he taught like college and stuff.
Supposedly, yes.
I didn't even know that. I thought he was like a dude who like was like, you know what, space is like black,
Space is black.
and they're like, that's genius, man. Like you're so smart. And, like,
You're so smart. You're so smart, Einstein, man.
Like when you like bump into a wall, that kind of like hurts. Boom, metal.
Yeah, that like philosophers nowadays, but back then we're like, oh yeah, to be or not to be. But then nowadays they're like they're just asking the same
Anime
question.
babes are real.
Yeah, that's what they're thinking. Like, is my anime babe real? Can it be real?
Should I buy a pretty cool like anime body filler right now?
Bruh, it depends. Who do you want to get?
Big Chungus.
There's probably a company that could pre-make them or something. I don't know.
I would pay so much money for that.
That'd be awesome, bro. Cause I'd love to have like, dude, that reminds me freaking. I remember when I was in school, I legitimately wanted to make like like a fan fiction related to Chungus Rampage in Big Forest. I actually want to make a sequel that was, like the farmer comes back or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you can make like a robot. Or something.
Yeah, yeah, he came back as a robot supposedly. Like he got shot in the war or something. There was a war that they tell. Did they tell you there was a war? Because there totally was a war that will never be mentioned again.
Yeah, it's about the big ball. Oh,
Big ball.
and a half. So there's one guy was like half a nut.
Half-Life Night. Hopefully this video won't take like like you said in one recording like 6 days to finish. Cause I remember at one point I tried to upload a Left 4 Dead playthrough, but it took like at least an hour to upload. Especially like it took the longest part for me was like processing the HD version, and that took like 25 minutes, which sucked, you know.
Like wait, like what like campaign did you do?
I did Crash Course because it was the shortest.
Like an hour.
No,
It was like 5 minutes long.
no. Crash Course, the campaign took me 20 minutes, but to process the HD version, it took me 25 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah. God, I'm wondering.
Crash Course not long. Crash Course like not like a couple like.
Right. Yeah. So, how long are we recording? 31 minutes. We could go for 32.
Let's go for 10 hours, bro.
Right, so you should say something to like my brother and sister who are clearly watching. You know, I see you.
Fluffy bunny funny moments.
Okay. Yeah. What he said? What he said, siblings.
Yeah.
Am I freaking cousin? Oh my! What do you mean? What does my cousin mean? Where am I recording? In my room.
Just put up, say in Boston.
Why would I be recording in Boston?
Exactly.
Oh, I never thought about it like that.
There's so many glitches in this game.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm just imagining like this podcast just never goes off, and like I eventually never make a second or third or even fifth episode. That'd suck.
I don't know about that.
Alright, yeah. I think we run out of topics. We run out of time for today. You can stay on the call, like I said before, but hope you guys did enjoy this episode of a new series, the Hits and Bits podcast, featuring Sin and World Stomper, also known as Anthony Berg and Slade, respectively. So I'll see you viewers, or listeners rather, later.